All right, guys, welcome back to another edition of Evony with Genghis on server 68. So, just a little update how our server merge is going. I think it's day 5 now. And is that right? Yeah, it was Thursday it happened, and today is Tuesday. So, that would be 5 days because Thursday would be 7 days. So, just a little look at where our map is right now. And this is us, right? From the throne. I think we're a little far. It's good for rallies. We're fine. We hit everything B15s to G4s. We made a very good merge here. But for tiles at night, when I want to find those 14 level 14 tiles, I gotta march far to find them. Like there's one there. That guy, whoever that is very lucky to get that. But for the most part, I pretty much have to end up marching all the way down here, right around near the throne area, to find some 14s. But anyways, so here's the other big alliances on our server. So this is the Chinese alliance, and they got some big guys, a couple 7 billion guys. And then this is NEF, our former server's top alliance. And then this is the fourth one. So we have now, apparently, there is now going to be a 4-way throne rotation. So people in our alliance will get a chance at wings, which is very good because we do have a 1 billion player who has Wonder 1 unlocked, but has never been allowed to sit on the throne. So that will be very good for, is it Lavro? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Let me just check. It is the, oh, don't want to accidentally hit delete on that. I'm just trying to go to the alliance, and why is it not letting me do that? Oh, no, 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 no. Cancel. Oh, people would not have been happy with that. Why can I not click on, oh, I just go in the tab here, guys. What am I doing here? So Lavo, the top R5 there, it's kind of a shared position amongst a couple people. So yeah, 925 million. So that would have been quite the blooper reel if I accidentally demolished our castle or warehouse. Wow. Okay, so anyways, so that's the position of the 4 top alliances. It's a little geared towards our side, obviously. If you look at these dots over here, they're a little closer to us than they are to these guys over here, Mayhem. But all of it's, we all hunt all over the map, so it doesn't really matter. And then if you want to look at the smaller alliances on the map, there's all these other dots are mostly alliances. Like this is kind of a puny one from our server before. They're about, I think they're about 2.5 billion merging over, and now they've merged with somebody, and they're right around 4, so they just snuck into the top 10 to get into Battlefield. So that's good for these little guys, because some of them, like this guy Ghost, has been K24 forever, and then they got a couple people in here with paper wings for throne, which, you know, they sat on the throne for 2 weeks because they were friends with the top alliance, but I call them paper because they'll never fly. They're never gonna get their top 5, and you know, uh, I don't mind if someone doesn't get their top 5 and they get their turn on the throne, but at least try. At least go out and make some effort to get that top 5. These guys are very scared to come out of the bubble, even in SVS where you don't lose any troops and you just get to heal everything. So I don't understand. Like there should be no fear there. But anyway, so we have server versus server coming up this week. And one of the things I really noticed was in our power competition, you could see the top 2 there from Nefarious from my old server. So they are obviously trying to catch up in power because they are no longer the top dogs. And I don't think they're happy about that. And they would obviously like to, I guess, eventually wage a war and lead the server. And I can't blame them. It's a war game. So they're probably in a preparation stage, and it might take them 6 months to get there, but I would expect at some point in time they're going to start barking orders at the server, and people are either going to accept it or they're going to go to war over it. So that's my prediction. Just got to join a couple rallies here. Can't miss out and fall behind. I'll have to recall something because I want to get in all of those Vikings. So we've had a very, very successful Vikings so far. So after 2 days, I'm at 150 large, and hopefully I end up around 400 because we got all of our Vikings to level 40 now, and then I got about 1,600 medium chests you could see there. So I'm looking at a very good payday when it comes up. So let's look at who we're going to be facing in server versus server, and I believe it is server 44, and they have some big boys. So they have someone who is 7.8 billion, I believe. I bookmarked a few here. So this is Vietnam Legends. This is a 50 billion alliance, so they're 7.6. And if you look at the size of the alliance, so you just saw our top two are 40 billion, and these guys are 52 billion. And then their other top alliance is over here, and they are the same, 51 billion again. And if you just look through it, there's some big boys here. Everybody's around 4 billion basically. I don't see anyone really higher than that, but quite a few at 1.5. So it seems like the Vietnam Legends are their top war alliance. So that's about it for what's going on in our server, other than the other day, or yesterday actually, a couple guys in my alliance got so there's been some Facebook issues going on with logins, and the alliance Nefarious, one of their top guys, I'll show you him in a bit. The word on the street is that he was having some issues switching his account, and that's one of the things, if you're going to be 3, 4, 5 billion in power, you have to have a lot of alt cities to help feed that. Don't let anybody lie to you and pretend they don't. They're not getting there without them. But issues happen sometimes, and you can't log in, and there goes your Korean subs. So apparently our guys took 2 off of them, a blue and a purple, I believe, and this is the guy they got it off, and he will not be happy. He is a very big player and very good at the game. He's always in All-Stars, as you could see with those cities, and that was taken from one of his alt cities named Pobelter. So I wonder if it's one of the ones sitting right beside him as he loots them all very often. I don't see it right now, but yeah, it's somewhere around there. Anyways, so about the only other thing going on in our chat over here is we have a pretty lively server, mostly because of this war guy who is the rogue, and he has a sense of humor that maybe some people in here may not like. So if you just want to read this little part here, so if you see Just Lynch from the Chinese alliance, but obviously an English member, they do have some. He was talking about meeting up with people in real life from the game. And War had some thoughts on that. So War, I guess, questioned what type of friend he met up with. And if you find that funny, I just thought I'd leave it there for you. And maybe it's going too far. I don't know. Let me know in the comments section. So just one more shout out to user Chris McDonald, who actually asked me to continue on with a series on mergers. So I'm actually going to have a little video, a playlist where I will feature our server and just do a little talking anytime anything happens. It probably won't be daily unless things are happening, like a war or something. But I'll post every few days and let you guys know how the merge goes and how it develops over time. So thanks there, Chris McDonald, and I'll continue on with the advanced tips every once in a while as well. So I'll be going back and forth between them. So this is Genghis, server 68. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.